bladder and bowel dysfunction. Displayed here is an MRI scan of the brain from an individual afflicted with MS. These bright spots here indicate active lesions in the brain. MS affects the white matter in your central nervous system. Autoimmune cells mistakenly attack the cells responsible for creating and maintaining a fatty layer called myelin, which function as an insulation for your nerve fibers. When this insulation erodes, the nerves can no longer effectively conduct electrical signals. So it's paramount to test your muscle group strength on a regular basis. I went in for a consult today. I feel dreadful not sharing this with you. Hiding doctor's bills, sneaking out. I don't want you to be concerned is all. The fact that my muscles keep aching and tingling and my limbs feel weak convinced me to go in. But apparently the doctor doesn't think there's any reason to assume that I'm developing MS and instead diagnosed me with anxiety. I've come to doubt if this man is even competent in his job as a physician. After all, am I not best suited to gauge my own health? Whereas I can feel and experience, he can merely do his tests and speculate. Right?
The problem is that he's not going to listen to me, and he won't accept the prescriptions I gave him. The best thing for now is for you to talk to him. Convince him these antidepressants can really help him. Together with cognitive behavior therapy, there's a good chance we can reduce his anxiety and control the symptoms of his hypochondria to a manageable degree.
Can't I just pick up the prescription and give the pills to him?
This is something he has to want himself. You can't force a treatment like this. Talk to him.
Symptoms of a heart attack, also known as a myocardial infarction. Discomfort, pressure, heaviness or pain in the chest, arm or below the breastbone. Discomfort radiating to the back, jaw, throat or arm. Stomach pain. This pain may extend to the abdominal area and could feel like heartburn. Rapid or irregular heartbeat. Shortness of breath. Extreme weakness, anxiety. Sweating, nausea, vomiting, or dizziness. My last appointment at the doctor's office was a disaster. Our conference felt more like a debate. Me trying to convince him I have heart problems. A beat faint like a tune from a club's music box. Telling him I already did the research, examined myself, collected the data. I'm probably the object of ridicule over there now. Him and his colleagues. His white-coat cronies all laughing at my expense. Me slapping laps to it, dancing around like the conjure men they are. Listen to this. After a surge of publicity in 2006, avian flu has largely dropped out of the news. That does not mean, however, that the threat has gone away. With the H5N1 virus now firmly entrenched throughout the world, The probability of human cases has increased. Each additional human case gives the virus an opportunity to improve its transmissibility in humans and develop into a pandemic strain. And there's more. Sitting around, waiting for the day one of numerous diseases out there will strike me has consumed my waking life. Even when I lay to rest, my mind takes me to places I wish to visit nevermore. And I know it's an irrational fear. If that lump in my neck was cancer, I should have died already. Focusing on these phantom diseases has been eroding the time we used to spend together. I deeply apologize that I...
The toxicology report concludes your husband was taking powerful antidepressants. It's unfortunate he didn't take the SSRIs his doctor prescribed for him and instead went out and bought something himself. The drug in question is called Nardil, which falls under the MAOI category. These drugs come with distinct dietary restrictions. Food or drinks with high levels of tyramine in it can prove to be deadly, though it is rare. In your husband's case, the hypertensive reaction from the tyramine resulted in a stroke. It was the aged cheese, excessively consumed by your husband at his 42nd birthday party, that contained these deadly levels of tyramine.
Symptoms of hypochondria. Worry that minor symptoms mean that you have a serious illness. Obsessive health research. Seeking repeated medical exams or consultations. Frequent checking of vital signs, such as pulse or blood pressure. Strained social relationships. Frustration with doctors or medical care. Frequent checking of your body for problems such as lumps or sores. Inability to be reassured by good medical exams.